Alright, there's one place left to go in the City of Light still. Let's hope it's less exciting this time.
The Queen's Tower, dedicated to the women who have ruled here. To the queens, the wives of kings, all those who served their people. No.
What can you see? This was your city.
The next fertile ground is...
Hey, stop! You must be...
What? Upset? Devastated?
angry. I don't know how you've held it together this far, but you need to keep holding it together or both of us are dead.
Have you finished understanding me?
I know you've lost things, and that makes your life feel worth less. But if you don't value your life, it's like you don't really care about the things you lost.
Oh, that's pretty fine speech for someone who doesn't care about anything.
Well, it should be a fine speech. It cost me 2 silver pieces from a fortune teller in Babylon. Keep the anger, Princess. Stay alive, and let's find something you can hit.
That's the first time we've ever seen Elika get that emotional, let alone angry. She held it together pretty well so far, but I guess seeing the city in ruins finally got to her. I'm surprised she hasn't reached a breaking point sooner. When you consider all the shit that's going wrong in her life, it's kind of a miracle. And just like everything else, there's really no one to put this back together, is there? There's no one left but Elika, and even if Elika does manage to find followers, there can't have been too many left. 1 to 200 people can't fix all this, nor would they have the motivation to. Elika's plan to bring everybody back might have gotten a few more kinks in it just now. I mean, the streets are made of lava. Do you see that down there? That is lava. At least corruption goes away. I don't think we can get rid of this. You want to be a little more gentle, Elika? It looks like you kind of ripped the prince's arm off. Can you imagine someone coming up to you and asking you to devote your life to the cause of keeping a dark god from killing everybody? Even if you didn't think they were a lunatic. Just coming up and asking you to devote your life to this cause. So that way people that don't even care can continue to live peacefully. I'm not saying I don't want things to work out for Elika. I'm just saying it seems less and less likely that they are going to work out. Of all people I can think of, Elika deserves a happy ending the most.
The Queen's Tower.
Your tower? I've never owned a tent, let alone a tower.
It isn't my tower. It is dedicated to the women who ruled here.
That makes it yours.
My father is still king. He speaks for the Ura.
You can see what the prince is trying to do here, and it's nice.
Up we go.
Elika certainly doesn't give herself enough credit for the things she does. If she wants to call herself queen, she can go ahead. Being humble on top of everything else can't be easy. So even though things might not work out as Elika plans them to, at least she'll always have the prince. Someone who's lighthearted enough to keep her from, you know, dipping into deep depression, but also cares enough to stop her from beating on herself. Wait, maybe even that's a little too optimistic. The prince wants things to go back to the way they were, doesn't he? He wants to get out of here. I'm sure he would want Elika to come with him, but they live way different lifestyles. I can't imagine the prince staying here, and I can't imagine Elika going on journeys, as much as she might want to. And you might think, surely she wouldn't be completely alone. But no, she would be. You gotta remember, without the prince here, she'd be doing this by herself too. The prince might have picked kind of a high target to try and make Elika feel better, though. She's probably still getting over the loss of her mother, And trying to call herself queen, she might see that as trying to replace her mother. Which is not something she wants to do, I'm sure. She's probably trying to put the past behind her, but she still has feelings. Sometimes we tell ourselves we're stronger than we are.
Stand and fight.
Force him through the door! We must drive him.
We have a pretty small area to push him through this time.
Your skills are coming in handy.
But it shouldn't be much harder than using the pillars.
I should leave this place. I have no wish to kill you.
That suits me. The bigger they are,
The more they boast about it. Keep your eyes open while I do the healing.
what happened to your mother?
She died. My father is all that is left.
Your father. After what happened to him in the tree when...
We don't know what happened to him.
I know, but
None of that matters. The past doesn't matter. Until Ahriman is stopped, nothing matters.
the past never matters. But that doesn't stop people using it as an excuse to do something stupid.
That's another step closer.
I've never known a queen. Not up close in person.
You still don't.
Will you ease up on yourself? I know things haven't been too... Your mother's not here. Your father's having problems. But you're the one risking your life to put things right. Your mother would be proud of you. Oh, look, forget it.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Just cheer up, Queenie. You're doing a good job.
You too. I just hope your mother doesn't find out about the tomb robbing and the priestesses. The donkeys and the...
Hey, you know, boys will be boys.